Hi, we're back.
So we're here to talk about my lumbar puncture experience. Part one of the tests going through our process of diagnosis is the lumbar puncture. For me, a very anxious experience. I have had 5 epidurals, having 5 sons. Yes, I'm not a metal mummy who wants no pain relief. I was like, give me the epidurals. So 5 epidurals. I was not looking forward to the pain, but also the potential of, serious repercussions.
Yeah. So, sensing this with my spidey senses, not really. You could see it was plain as day. She was petrified, terrified. It was quite a moving experience for me because you really don't want anyone in your family, but especially not your partner, to be going through that sort of emotional or physical pain. So I asked if I could go in to the theatre and assist, if you will. Tash, no, I was like a medical professional and stuff. And that was denied to start off with. And then I was able to get past the guardian at the gate, the nurse. She was actually lovely. And,
Eventually.
yeah, and then we met up with the doctor. When we met with the doctor, that's where I, for lack of a better term, interrogated him and asked exactly what was going to happen, the timing of the procedure, how everything was going to happen, marked it down on Tash's back. We did a dry run, and that somewhat settled Tash's nerves.
So I'll go back a step from that.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, what happened was went in and as the doctor came and started talking to me about it, my anxiety levels grew and grew and grew. And
What are you doing?
I'm pushing you up. So
I think we need to invest in a tripod.
And so to the point where I had a huge anxiety attack, basically a meltdown, breathing rapidly, crying, and just doing the no, I'm not doing this. I don't care. We're going home. I don't want to do it. And Matt was having to try and calm me down and facilitate me. Then he started talking to the doctor to get information for me and give me time to calm down. So we ended up with a time frame for me to work on that it would only take so long. And I took a big deep breath and he started. And when he started, it was very clear on I had to stay as still as possible, take shallow breaths, do not move because that needle going in the spine. And I took that very seriously.
Very seriously.
Yeah, so seriously that what happened was my spinal fluid was not moving very fast.
Sluggish, hadn't had coffee.
Very sluggy and no coffee that morning. They do make you fast before it, so that probably had something to do with it.
That was fast. Look at this.
So anyway, to get the spinal fluid moving out into the needle, the doctor asked me to cough, but I was so worried about moving. I did cough for him, but like this.
It was like something out of Zoolander. So the doctor and I looked up over the needle, made eye contact, and did our best not to burst out laughing. Within that, that's where the doctor very kindly and gently put his hand on Tasha's back and said, maybe a little stronger with the cough. And that's where Tash grabbed my hands and tried to remove my fingers. And then she basically did the same thing again.
I didn't want to move, and I thought a cough would move me.
So with a little bit of support, and we spoke through, and we escalated to the point where she could actually start to move the spinal fluid out into the vial. Time frame was forgotten, luckily, in this time, because it did take quite a bit of effort to get the spinal fluid moving, but we got there in the end.
We did. So that is my lumbar puncture story.